Okay guys, this is the solution of your homework for number 1. In triangle ABC, given that AB equals to 4 centimeters, and then AC equals to 5 centimeters, and cos B equals to 4 over 5. Calculate time C. Yeah, so first you have to draw the triangle like that. This is A, B, and C. And then AB equals to 4 centimeters, AC equals to 5 centimeters, and then I have angle B, which is cos B equals to 4 over 5. So I will put B right here. And then after that, the question wants us to find C. Yes, here like that. Okay, so C pairs up with 4, and then B pairs up with 5. It's obvious we have to use sine rule. Okay, so sine B over 5 equals to sine C over 4. And then we don't have sine B right here, so I have to find sine B first. So cos B equals to 4 over 5. If you remember, in my table, there are cos B equals to 4 over 5. So B will be 37 degree. Yeah, after that, I can find sine B. Yeah. Sine B equals to sine 37. Sine 37 equals to 3 over 5. So the sine B will be 3 over 5 equals to sine C over 4. After that, we can simplify the last one. 3 over 25 equals to sine C over 4. And then I can cross multiply 25 sine C equals to 12. So sine C equals to 12 over 25. But the question wants us to find tan C, not sine C. Yeah. So from this one, I will create a right triangle. So this is C. And then after that, this is the depan, and this is the miring. Yeah. So the depan will be 12, and the miring will be 25. Let's use the what Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so with the Pythagoras theorem, you will get square root of 481. Yeah, it cannot be simplified, so I will leave it like that. And the question wants us to find tan C. Tan C equals to desa. Okay, desa. That means the pan is 12 over something is 481. Because we cannot let the square root on the bottom, so we multiply with square root of 481. So it will be 12 square root of 481 over 481. So this is the type C. Okay, next is number 2. For number 2, we have triangle ABC also. So I draw the triangle ABC, A, B, and C. AB equals to 6, BC equals to 10, and then angle A equals to 60 degrees. After that, calculate BC. Yeah, to calculate BC, we will use cos rule because there are only one what is it? One angle. Yeah, so we will use cos rule. So the BC at the front, and then from the back one is cos 60. Okay, BC on the left, cos 60 on the right. And then after that, you will write the rest 6 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 6 times 10, just like that. Okay, so BC squared equals to 36 plus 100, and then minus 120 times cos 60. Cos 60 is half. So BC squared equals to 136 minus 60. So BC will be square root of 76. BC equals to simplify square root of 76 equals to 2 square root of 19 centimeters. So BC already got, and then the area. For the area luas equals to half times A times B times sine C. Yeah. For this one, I will use these sides 10 and 6, which means the angle should be this one 60 degrees. So I will put half times 10 times 6 times sine 60 degrees. Okay, and then 30 times square root of 3 over 2 cross out 15, so the answer will be 15 square root of 3 centimeter square. There you go. And then the next is number 3. For number 3, there are quadrilaterals PQRS. P is right angle, so I to draw it like this. This is P, right angles, and then I have P, Q, R, and then S. Okay, so PQ is 12, and then there are PS is 5, QR equals to 8 centimeters, and then SQR is this one, is 150 degrees. For this one, I will try to find QS first. So to find QS, I will have to use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras with 5 and 12, yeah. 5 and 12, that means 5 square plus 12 square equals to QS square. So 169 equals to QS square. QS equals to square root of 169 equals to 13 centimeters. Okay, so after we got 13 centimeters, the question wants us to find area. So for the area, I will separate this quadrilateral into two parts. For the first one is triangle, like this. So for the area of triangle equals to half times base times height. We will use the normal formula times the base is 5, the height is 12. So the result will be 6 and 30 centimeters square. This is the big one. And then for the second one is the yellow one. For the yellow one, I will use the new formula for area of triangle. Yeah. So the area will be half times A times B times sine C. We have to choose the correct sides for this formula. Yeah, so we have to choose the 8 and the 13. So half times 8 times 13 times sine the angles between the sides between 8 and 13, which is 150 degrees. After that, 4 times 13 equals to 52. 52 times cos 150, yeah, cos 150 equals to half. It will be 26 centimeters square. After that, we can find the area of what? I don't know. Give back, okay. 30 plus 26 equals to 56 centimeters square. Oh, not equi, quadrilateral. Sorry. So the answer is 56 centimeters square. And then after that, number 7. Now we have a triangle. There are no names for the triangle. The size is 5, and then 6, and then square root of 21. Okay. So sine of the smallest angle. I have a trick for this one. The smallest angle is the opposite of the the shortest side. Yeah, so we have to know which one is the shortest side. For this one, 6 is square root of 36. For this one, 5 is square root of 25. So we can compare them by making each of them into square root form. Yeah, because this one is square root form, the other should be in square root form. After that, we can compare. Yeah. So after this, we know that the square root of 21 is the shortest. The conclusion is this angle is the smallest. Okay, so the question wants us to find sin theta, the smallest angle. Okay, so for this one, I will use cos rho first. Why cos rho? Because I only have this one angle right here. Yeah, so the opposite of the angle is square root of 21. So square root of 31 square equals to, at the back it will be cos theta. Then after that, I will write the rest, which is 5 and 6. 5 square plus 6 square minus 2 times 5 times 6 times cos theta. That is how to use the cosine rule. Okay, so 31 equals to 25 plus 36 minus 10 times 6, 60 times cos theta. And then after that, 21 equals to this is 5 and 61 minus 60 cos theta. After that, I will move the 61. It will become negative 40 equals to negative 60 cos theta. Therefore, cos theta equals to 2/3. After that, after I got cos theta, the question wants us to find sin theta. So I will create a right triangle right here because cos theta is sub B. Yeah, and then theta is right here. Something is 2, meaning is 3. Using Pythagoras theorem, it will be 9 minus 4. It will be 5, square root of 5. This is cos theta. After that, we will find sin theta. Sin theta, the question sin theta, right? Sin theta, okay, sin theta equals to the depan is square root of 5 and the is 3. So this is the result of sin theta of the smallest angle, square root of 5 over 3. Okay, next is number 8. For number 8, quadrilateral ABCD, which is like that. Calculate the length of BC. Yeah, so we don't know what type of quadrilateral it is, so I will draw randomly like that. Yeah, so this is A, B, C, and D. And then the question says that AB is 10 square root of 2, and then AD is 10, and then ABC equals to 30 degree right here, and then ACD, so they want to separate the quadrilateral into 2 parts. This one is 45 degree, and then after that BAC equals to 60 degree. Just like that. Yeah. So for this one, I will use the top triangle first. Top triangle because the top is more information. Yeah, we have more information for the top triangle. So for the top triangle, we have two angles, 30 and this one, 45 with that one. So I will write sine 45. Yeah, it will pass up with 10 equals to sine 30. It will pass up with AC. So I will have AC from here. So the sine 45 is equal to square root of 2 over 2 over 10 equals to half over AC. After that, I can cross out the 2, then cross multiply the square root of 2AC up to 10. So AC equals to 10 over square root of 2. I will leave it like that because that is not our last answer. Yeah. So after I get AC, I will put it right there, 10 over square root of 2. And then the question wants us to find BC. To find BC, now we have to use the bottom triangle. This one. Yeah, since the angle is only 1, I will use cos rho. Okay, so this is the angle, and the opposite sides will be BC. Therefore, I will say BC squared equals to blah 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 cos 60 degree, just like that. And then the angles, the sides will be 10 square root of 2 square, and then the second one is plus 10 over square root of 2 square, and then minus, I will move this first. Wait, I will move this. Okay, so minus 2 times 10 square root of 2, and then times 10 over square root of 2, just like that. So I can cross out this one, and then after that, BC squared equals to 100 times 2, 200, and then plus 100 divided by 2, yeah, it's 50, minus, cross out 200, times cos 60, cos 60 is half. So BC squared equals to 250 minus 100. So BC will be square root of 150. So BC will be 5 square root of 6. 5 square root of 6 centimeters is the answer. Next is number 9. For number 9, I will have a triangle with area of like that. And so I will have this triangle A, B, C, and then the area is 3 plus 2 square root of 3, and then the sides of AB is 6 plus 4 square root of 3, and then BC equals to 7. For this area, I will have this angle because to use the area rule, we have to use these sides, yeah, and the angle between them is theta. So I will write the formula half times A times B times sine C to half times A. The A is 7 and the B is this one, 6 plus 4 square root of 3, and then sin C. We will have sin C from this equation. Yeah. So if you notice, this is 2 times of the 3 plus 2 square root of 3. One more time, 6 plus 4 square root of 3 is 2 times 3 plus 2 square root of 3. So I can cross out them and we'll leave 2 right there. And then the 2 cross out again one more time. So it will leave 1 equals to 7 sin C. So sin C will be 1/7. There we go. That is sin C. But the question, oh sorry, not sin C. Yeah. The angle is B. So it should be sin B. Sin B, sin B, sin B. Be careful with the letters. Yeah. After that, the question wants us to find sin A plus C. So this is a little bit tricky because I have A plus B plus C equals to 180 degrees. If the question wants us to find sin A plus C, that means I can move the B to the right side, 180 minus B. After that, the question is sin A plus C, right? Because we already have the relationship between AC and B, that means I can change this question into 180 degree minus B equals to, we already learned this, yeah, 180 minus B equals to quadrant 2. Sine in quadrant 2 is positive. The patokan is normal, so it will be sin B. Sin B is 1/7, so the answer will be 1/7. Next is 10. For number 10, quadrilateral ABCD, AB equals to CD. Yeah. So I will go like that. AB equals to CD. This is 3 and this is 3 centimeters. BC is 2 square root of 3, and then ADC. ADC is 120 degrees. BCD equals to 120 degrees. Okay, so for this one, the question wants us to find AB. Yeah? To find AB, I want to separate the quadrilateral like this. Okay. If I separate them like that, then I will have this isosceles triangle. Isosceles means sama kaki, ya, sama kaki. This one is 120 degree. I will calculate 180 minus 120 equals to 60 degree. Because it's sama kaki, isosceles, I can divide this 60 degree into two parts into 30 degree. So this one will be 30 degree and this one also 30 degree. Therefore, I will get this angle 120 degree. Okay, this is pretty easy. But now I have to find AB, right? Before we find AB, we should find AC first. Because AC square equals to, maybe we can use sine rule, yeah, because we have any angles. So this pairs up with this, and then 120 pairs up with this one. So I will write sine 120 degree over the opposite is AC equal to sine 30 degree over the opposite is 3. After that, sine 120 over 2 over AC equals to sine 30 half over 3. You can cross out the 2, so the answer will be AC equals to 3 square root of 3 centimeters. This is only AC, yeah? So 3 square root of 3. After that, we will have to find AB. To find AB, I will use cos rule because there are only one angles right there. Yeah, so the angles is 120 degree. The opposite sides will be AB, so AB square equals to cos 120 degree. Okay, after that I will write the rest. The rest is 3 square root of 3 square, and then plus 2 square root of 3 square. Yeah, then the sides is this and this. Okay, and then after that I will move this cos 120 to the back. So it will be minus 2 times 3 square root of 3 times 2 square root of 3, just like that. So AB square equals to 3 square root of 3 square, 27, 2, 4, 12 minus 3, 9 times 4, 36 times cos 120. 120 quadrant 2, cos in quadrant 2 is negative, negative cos 60. 60 is half. So AB squared equals to 57, 39 minus, plus 18. So the AB will be square root of 40, 57. Okay, we cannot simplify that one, yeah. It's 19 times 3, guys. So the AB will be square root of 57. Oke, lanjut lagi nomor 11. Untuk nomor 11 kita punya triangle ABC ya. So triangle ABC A, B, C. The angle of A, this should be angle of A, this should be angle of B. Ya. So for angle A, pi over 6 is 30 degree. You have to convert the pi into degree. And then pi over 4 is 45 degree. Ya. So just make the pi into 180 degree. And then A plus B equals to 8. I will change this form into A equals to 8 minus 2. So this one is small a, and this one is small b. Yeah. Because we already have the small a, I can change this a into a. After that, we will use Pythagoras to find b. How to use the triangle rules? Because we have two angles, we will use sine rule, yeah. Sine 30 pairs up with A minus B, and then sine 45 pairs up with B. After that, sine 30 half equals to A minus B equals to sine 45 square root of 2 over 2, and then over B. After that, I can cross out these 2, yeah, and then cross multiplication, 8 times square root of 2. 2 minus square root of 2b. After that, move the square root of b. b plus 2 square root of b equals to 8 square root of 2, and then 3 square root of 3. 1, no, I cannot do that. b in the bracket, 1 plus square root of 2 equals to 8 square root of 2. After that, b equals to 8 square root of 2 over 1 plus square root of 2. And then 1 plus square root of 2 cannot be on denominator, so I have to times it with 1 minus square root of 2. So the b 8 square root of 2 minus 8 square root of 2 times square root of 2 equals to 16 over 1 times 1 minus square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. After that, b equals to negative square root of 2 plus 16. Just like that. Yeah, so this is b. Okay, the next is number 12. For number 12, panjang garis tinggi AD. So I will have these triangles. I will put A in the top. This is B. This is C. And then garis tinggi AD, that means this one, the height of the triangles, which is called AD. After that, I have AD is 2, and then BD is 3, CD is 1. Yeah. I can find AC from here. Use Pythagoras theorem. It will be square root of 5. And then use Pythagoras theorem again. For AB, I will get square root of 13, yeah, 9 plus 4. Okay, after this, the height doesn't important anymore, and the BC is 4 centimeters. Okay, the question wants us to find BAC. Yeah, that means this angle. This angle, the opposite is 4. So in that triangle, there are only one angles. Yeah, so I will use cos rule. Okay, so the cos rule will be 4 square, yeah, the opposite sides. The back will be cos theta, and then the rest is square root of 5 square plus square root of 13 square minus 2 times square root of 5 times square root of 13. After that, 16 equals to 5 square is 5 plus 13 square 13 minus 2 square root of 65 times cos theta. And then this one is 16 equals to 18 minus 2 square root of 65 cos theta move the 18 to the left side. Negative 2 equals to negative 2 square root of 65 cos theta. After that, cos theta will be equals to negative 2 over negative 2 square root of 65. You can cross out the negative 2. After that, I will get cos theta. Cos theta equals to 1 over square root of 65. There you go. So the theta is just like that, and then the cos triangle BAC is the same with cos theta, 1 over square root of 65. Next is 13. For number 13, I have triangle of ABC. This is A, B, and C. The opposite of A is small cap of A. It will be 2 centimeters. This small b will be right here, 2 square root of 3. And then after that, I will have this angle, 30 degree. And the question wants us to find the length of C. Yeah. To find the length of C, of course, we have to find the angle of C. Okay. To find the angle of C, we will use sine rule. Because this 2 is the opposite of 30. And this 2 square root of 3 is the opposite of unknown angle. So this unknown angle, I will call it angle P. Yeah. So I have 2 angles right now. I will use sine rule. Sine rule will be sine B over 2 square root of 3. And then sine 30 equals to, over 2. Yeah. Okay, sine B over, I can cross out these 2. So the sine B will be over square root of 3 equals to sine 30 is half over 1. And then cross multiplication, sine B equals to square root of 3 over 2. This times this times this. Yeah. And then after that, I can tell that the angle of B is 60 degree because sine 60 degree equals to square root of 3 over 2. So after I get B, I know that this one is 60 degree, and then I can tell that the C is 90 degree. Yeah, because 180 minus 30 minus 60 equals to 90 degree. So our picture is not correct. Yeah, let's correct the pictures. Okay, let's correct it. So the C is 90 degree like this. This is A, and then this is C, and then this is B, 90 degree. This one BC is 2, AC is 2 square root of 3. Yeah, the question wants us to find the length of C small caps. So this is C. Okay, let's try to find C using Pythagoras theorem only. We don't need to use trigonometry. Yeah, using Pythagoras theorem. So C will be equal to square root of 2 square root of 3 square plus 2 square equals to 2 square is 4, 2 square root of 3 is 12 equals to square root of 16, 16 is 4. So the length of C is 4 centimeters. The next is 14. For number 14, we have 8 side polygon. Ya. Luas segi 8 beraturan, yang panjang jari-jari lingkaran luarnya adalah 8. Itu maksudnya apa? So we have 8 side polygon. It will be maybe just like this. Yeah, like that lah ya. And then after that you can draw like this. So the jari-jari lingkaran luar is this one. This one. Yeah, why? Because we can draw a circle outside the polygon, and this one will be the radius. Yeah, so if you read jari-jari lingkaran luar, that means this one. Okay, this one also 8, this one also 8, and so on. After that, I know that the angle for one circle is 360 degree because the circle is divided into 8 parts because it's 8 polygon. Yeah, so I will find the angle. One angle is 360 degree divided by 8, so it will be 45 degree. After I get 45 degree, I will focus on one triangles. Okay, I will focus on these triangles. Yeah, let's try to find the area of these triangles. So what do you have? First you have 8 and you have 8, and then after that you will have 45 degree right there. I can find the area using the formula half times A times B
equals to sine C, equals to half times A is 8, B is 8, sine C is sine 45 degree. After that, let's calculate. So equals to 432, 32 times square root of 2 over 2 equals to 16 square root of 2 centimeter square. This is only one triangle. The question wants us to find all of the polygon. So the area of polygon will be 8 times 16 square root of 2. Yeah, why 8? Because the polygon contain 8 triangles. 8 times 6, 80 plus 48, 128, yeah. Square root of 2 centimeters. Just like that. Next is 15. For 15 is the same with the previous one. So first I will find the theta first. Theta equals to 360 degree divided by 12 equals to 30 degrees. So one of the triangles will be like this. Oh, sorry. For now, for number 15, the question gives us the length of the sides, not the radius. Yeah, so the length of the side will be this one. Okay, so I don't have the radius. I will call it R, and then the angle is 30 degrees. So this one is 30 degree. Let's try to find the radius first using sine rule. Yeah, but to use sine rule, I will have to find this angle first. Okay, how to find that angle? This angle is also the same because the triangle is isosceles. Sama kaki ya, kalau sama kaki ininya pasti sama, theta. So theta plus 30 degree equals to 180 degree. So 2 theta equals to how much? 150 degree. So the theta will be 75 degree. Okay. Wow, this one will be hard, guys. Wait a minute. So the angle is not precise ya. Aduh, angle-nya nggak ada di table ya. Wait. Okay, so the first method is not you cannot use this method ya, because we doesn't have sine 75, cos 75. We don't have that special angle, but you can use this method after you learn that in 11th grade. Yeah, so for this time I will use cos rule instead of that way. So I will remove this theta. Okay, cos rule says if you have these angles and you have the opposite of the angles is 10, it will be 10 square equals to at the back is 30 degree, cos 30 degree. Yeah. After that, the rest is r square plus r square minus 2 times r times cos 30. Okay, let's calculate this. So it will be 100 equals to 2r square minus 2r square times cos 30 square root of 3 over 2. Okay, after that I can factorize the r square. So the r square will be comes out in the bracket 2 minus, you can cross out this, so it will leave us square root of 3 only. Yeah, after that I will get the value of r square first. R square equals to 100 over 2 minus square root of 3, and then the radius will be 100 over 2 square root of 3 square rooted. Yeah, okay, this is the radius. So after I get the radius, I will put it right there. So the radius, now I have it. Okay, it's square root of 100 over 2 minus square root of 3. This one is also square root of 100 over 2 minus square root of 3, and this angle is 30 degree. Now we can find the area of the triangles, yeah, using the formula. Area equals to half times A times B times sine C. Okay, so half times A, the A is this one and the B is that one. So A and B is the same, yeah, square root of 100 over 2 minus square root of 3 times the B, square root of 100 over 2 minus square root of 3 times sine C, sine 30 degree. Okay, After that, square root times square root, it will be gone. It will be 100 over 2 minus square root of 3 only, times sine 30 is half. I can cross out this and this and this equals to 25. So I have this answer, but remember, you cannot leave the square root on the denominator, so you have to rationalize it by times with 2 plus square root of 3. After that, times it 1 by 1. 2 times 25 equals to 50, plus 25 times square root of 3 is 25 square root of 3 over 2 times 2 is 4, minus square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. Just like that. And then after that, the bottom one is 1, so it will be 50 plus 25 square root of 3 centimeter square. This is the area of one triangle. Yeah, the question wants us to find the area of the polygon. So we have to times it with 12 because we have 12 triangles right there. So 12 times 50 equals to 600 plus 12 times 25. It's 300, yeah. 300 square root of 3 centimeter square. So this is the area of 12-sided polygon. Okay, next is number 16. For number 16, the area of parallelogram, yeah. So I have this parallelogram ABCD. AB is 5, and then AD is 4 centimeters, and then BAD is 120 degree. I draw acute angles instead of obtuse angle of 120 degree. It doesn't matter, yeah. It's only sketching, so it doesn't matter. So to find the area, I will find this area first. Yeah, the area of these triangles. The area of these triangles will be area equals to half times A, 5, times B is 4, times sine 120 degree. It will be 10 times square root of 3 over 2 equals to 5 square root of 3 centimeter square. After that, to find the area of parallelogram, I only have to multiply it by 2. Times 2 equals to 10 to square root of 3 centimeter square. 10 square root of 3 guys. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. Yeah, that is your solution of your exercise. I hope you can understand it well. If you don't understand, you can ask me directly. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye bye.